when she dancing in the club, I'm like, oh mate. Say you want fall in love, I'm like, oh mate. In the club giving hugs, I'm like, oh mate. Oh mate, I'm like, oh mate.
Yes, people.
I'm Gorygang.
I'm Mr. Has.
And you're officially tuned into
Oh mate.
Step up to the mob, I'm like, oh mate. You really want to get involved, I'm like, oh mate. You ever see me lose it blood, I'm like, oh mate. Oh mate, I'm like, oh mate.
Yes, people.
I'm Gorygang.
I'm Mr. Has.
And you're officially tuned into
Oh mate.
Now this morning we've got a question from one of our boys in London, D Jukes. And he's asking, how long should you take to move on after a breakup?
Woo.
What do you think?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
That might be the first question, yeah? That
Woo.
is just off the bat, ah mate.
You see, he gave a good one, didn't he? That's a good question.
That's an ah mate question.
Mate.
Okay, so
You first.
me first.
Yeah.
Me first.
You first, man.
Right.
You first.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
That's a yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start with this.
Okay.
What do you mean by move on? And I tell you what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you've got to move on emotionally,
Right.
and you've got to move on physically. Oh,
mate.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's, I mean, like, depends
Okay.
what you're talking about.
Right.
I think emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the value that
That's
the
a good-
relationship had to you,
That's a good point.
I think it's gonna be like, you know, longer. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be like in its months.
Okay, I get that. Very good points raised, by the way. This is how I look at it. I think that this is such a sticky one, but this is how I see it. Like I feel like it should depend on when you're breaking up with someone and you know for a fact that you're not gonna go back there. Then that should be a determining factor. That should be definitely a determining factor.
Yeah,
Because if you're not gonna go back there, then you should be free
That's
to move
true.
on when you want,
very true.
right? But I also feel like if you've endured like a lot of, trauma from that experience, then you probably need time to heal, before moving on, for the benefit of yourself and others that you would meet.
Yeah,
You should give yourself that healing, space before you move on.
that's true.
But off the back of a breakup, if for me, if it's like something that you feel like you can never go back into, then
Yeah,
I don't see why anything should hold you back. Moving on.
I feel you on that.
Oh mate.
Mate, I think also, yeah, if you think about like you touched on it, the level of trauma in the relationship.
Yeah.
And the thing is, yeah,
I think trauma is a strong word for that was just for lack of a better word.
I was actually about to say that I don't mean like you had a breakup, because breakups are usually train crashes.
Yeah.
Usually, not always. Usually.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like it was a messy breakup. I'm saying like real levels of trauma. Like, do you know what I mean? And also, so like if somebody like cheats on you, man,
Oh mate.
oh mate,
Oh mate.
like that brings it a lot closer
As in what, the time frame?
physically, innit?
Oh okay.
Oh mate.
Oh mate.
No, because you know what it is, yeah? I'll tell you why. Let me explain why.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
before everybody jumps in the comment section like, that's you can't say that. I can say that, and guess why? Okay?
Hey, listen, I'm staying out of this.
I can say that, and this is why. Because when you break up with somebody who you've loved, you've cared for, and even they've loved and cared for you, and it's not being through disloyalty or cheating or something, it's just that it's a breakup, then there's also respect that you can have for yourself and the other person, I feel like, where it's like, you know what, let me heal. I'm not just going to jump from this to this. But at the same time, if they've broken that loyalty off the bat, if they've not just broken up with you but cheated on you
Then you owe them nothing.
with your brother, Do you know what I mean? Mate.
Oh mate, where did that come from?
I don't even know. It's not me.
Oh mate.
But do you see what I mean?
Nah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I also feel like the length of the relationship also matters. So if you do like a few months of a relationship with someone, it doesn't really matter, man. Do you know what I mean? Like if you have to break up and move on, then move on.
Yeah.
You know, like it's nothing there
I like that point.
to dwell on or to heal from or to figure out. Really, it depends, you know, because I say that, and there are situations where people have really like intense short-term relationships. Like I've heard of those sort of relationships.
I've heard of them too.
Never been in one. Oh, you've been in one?
Yes, I've been in one.
Oh
I've
man.
been in one. Oh mate.
Oh, mate.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah. In that respect, sorry, a bit of an interruption there, but what were we saying? What were we talking about?
We're talking about
It's early, man.
It is early. It's early. But you know what? Don't worry, because I can't remember, bruv. But you know what it is?
Bro,
You know what it is? I've got another thing for you.
what's that?
Okay. Some people move on before the breakup.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Well, physically or emotionally?
Both.
I know about
Look, either one.
either one. Okay, cool. I know about the I know about the emotional aspect of moving on, and I think not personally, not for me. I don't want to put that out there like that. But I think it's healthy. Like if you're gonna move on, you have to protect yourself in a way, right? Like if you're in a relationship and you know it's gonna come to a train wreck, you wanna like put things in place that'll protect you from and to help you to move on. So
Yeah, that's
each their own, obviously. But we all know, like, if you're in a situation that you know is gonna turn out not so great,
Yeah.
you would want to protect yourself. We all
Yeah, of course. You have to.
So,
Yeah, of course. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I do. And the reason, like, I think at the beginning, I touched on physically and and emotionally is because, like, I do think that you can move on physically.
You see how I left the physical part too?
I did see that.
I touched on the emotional. I was like, oh man.
Oh man.
You see that?
I did. You know what?
I ain't playing them games with you this morning, Harry.
It must be this mermaid latte.
That's amazing.
For Lost here.
Shout out to Lost.
Yeah, that's just got me,
St. Clements. You
feeling
can find
conversational. But
yeah. Hey, listen, I stick to the emotional bits.
The emotional bits, yeah.
You do the other bits.
Okay, cool. Then let me just say this.
Yeah.
Let me just round it up from the physical stuff to this. Yeah. Obviously, it's easier to move on physically than it is emotionally. I feel because
Yeah, absolutely.
you can people will go and try and move on physically as a way to reach the emotional state of being moved on.
Yeah. That's very true. That's so true. That's so true. I mean, the ideal way would be for you to take it all in, go through the process, focus on yourself. Go for walks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Read some books.
Yeah.
Hang out with family and friends.
Tell them.
Focus on being productive. And then
heal.
And then meet someone who matches your energy.
Yeah.
That'll be the one to go for. But at the end of the day, like, not everyone is looking for the same thing.
No, that's true.
So some people come off the back of a relationship and feel like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep that on ice for now. I'm gonna put that on ice.
I'm gonna be moving on physically for a long time.
You know what I mean? Some people do that. Oh mate,
No, but it's true though. It's true though. Real talk.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, man. Some people, they come out of a relationship and they're like,
they're traumatized.
I don't want that for a little while now. Like, I'm keeping that away from me, bro.
Oh mate. They're like,
mate.
Yeah, not for real.
That's a real thing, bro.
That is a real thing. But if we had to, in terms of long-term relationships, so, because let's say it's a long-term relationship that you're both equally invested in, and it only it only like it didn't work out only because you know, it's not something that someone did that was bad or but the breakup was as a result. So you both mutually disagreeing that this is not what you both want, sort of thing, right? Maybe perhaps you're not compatible with one another. So past that point, right? How soon should you move on? And it was a long-term relationship as well.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. Let me cut the jokes for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
To really give a justified answer.
Okay.
I can't tell people what they should do. I can just advise them what I know.
Yeah.
And I would say it's okay to take, to take as long as you need, really.
Yeah.
You know, I know that's a bit cliche. Like, I've moved on in the past, like a week later, but like,
oh mate.
Oh mate. But at the same time, it's taken me like 6 months in the past as well.
Right.
So each to their own. Everybody understands, like, you know, your own situation.
Right.
And that's what I think. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I agree. There isn't like a prescribed time frame for it. It's all about how you feel.
Circumstance.
Yeah, your individual circumstance. Sis.
Yeah.
So I agree with that one.
Yeah. And what you said about healing.
Yeah.
Woo, that's important, people.
Nah, that's
make sure you're healing.
Yeah.
You know, see people that like family and friends, people that you cut off during the relationship.
Oh mate.
See them.
So it all goes back to that saying. There's that thing that they say, you heal or you spill on people who had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something along those lines.
Other people will cut you and then you'll bleed on other people.
Yeah, exactly. Who had nothing to do with it, you see. So
exactly.
So you want to look after yourself and not mess up another potential situation where it could have been long term for you just because you hadn't sorted out things that you were dealing with. So yeah, it sounds great, moving on quickly and getting on with your life and stuff. Sometimes that could be the way, and it sounds exciting, but then it could also be the reason why you met the person who could have been your forever, and you now messed it up because you hadn't sorted yourself out.
Oh, that's powerful. That's powerful.
Oh mate,
Gorygang, tell them, bro. That's powerful.
Hey, listen, disclaimers again. We ain't no like relationship experts, so
disclaimer again. I am
exactly. They Harry Oses. There you go.
No, I'm not really. But yeah, I feel you, man. All right, cool. I think we're given these wonderful people a decent, in-depth answer.
Okay.
Let us know if anything that we've said you can relate to.
Yeah.
If you disagree, we're very happy for any comment. Just let us know. Get in the comment section.
Comment sections. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and any other thing you want us to discuss, like questions you have for us, put in the comment section.
Shout out to D Jukes for the question.
Shout out.
I'm Gorygang.
I'm Mr. Haz.
And you're officially signing out.
Oh, mate.
There you go.
The way she dancing in the club, I'm like, oh mate. Say you want fall in love, I'm like, oh mate. In the club giving hugs, I'm like, oh mate. Oh mate, I'm like, oh mate. Step up to the mob, I'm like, oh mate. You really want to get involved, I'm like, oh mate. You ever see me lose it blood, I'm like, oh mate. Oh mate, I'm like, oh mate.